Hello and welcome back to the World of AI podcast. We are here again with our co-host Andre Stamm. Andre, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Mona?
You're getting
Welcome to
bored of
this
this
week.
question already, I guess.
Yeah, it's the same question always.
So, yes, my name is Mona Tengel. Obviously, I'm your co host as well. And today we talk about a very interesting topic called the human in the loop. Andre, what is that?
What is that? So a loop, we know what that is. That is something the AI says something, and then there's a human as well, and then it goes back to the AI, back to the human. So there's a loop against AI and the human person who is challenging the AI with the question, with the needs, and so on.
So, like a
That's
referee.
yeah,
A little
right.
bit. Okay.
A little bit.
So, why do we need that at all?
We need that at all because we already said and stated that the AI system you can treat as an employee, as a person, and then if you have an employee, everybody knows that you need to make the right request. What you would like to have, what is the instruction to get it done, what are the procedures, and now you get a feedback, and with that feedback. Also with an employee you make a review, and after that it is implemented, and it is the same with the AI part. If you Today we are not at the level that we say, AI, please do this, please drive this car from place A to B without the correction of the humankind. So we have the human in the loop.
Yeah, and I mean, I honestly see this a lot with my clients, and I think this is an interesting combination because I used to hear a lot in the past from clients when something didn't work out the way they wanted it. They always said, like, my employee did not understand me correctly. And now they are talking to a machine where I'm like, now think about the mistake. Like, if the machine doesn't understand you, don't you think that maybe you have a communication problem? Not that the other side has an understanding problem? Because if you are the same person communicating to a human and then to a machine, and you get wrong outputs, you may be the problem. Now, this is for some people uncomfortable, realizing that they are the problem and not the machine. But it also gives you an opportunity to improve your communication because it really mirrors back. If you say, I want a template, you get a template and not a full written information piece that is ready to hand out because that's not what you ask for, right? So now I think it also helps us a little bit to get better in the way we communicate, also with each other at the end of the day. Because if you talk a lot to AI, you tend to take this over to other parts of your life as well, because we are creature of habits, right?
Yeah. And today you will get the information you are requested, and you get not other information beside of that. If you have a very good employee, an A employee, and you make a request, then the A employee will make a translation and say, okay, I knew my supervisor said that he would like to have this, but I knew that is not correct. He would like to have it another way around, and so I do it another way around, and the supervisor is happy with that. The AI will not do that today. The
Yeah.
AI will use the reference from the past, from all what they are learned. Maybe they are implement or will get some parts which are not communicate because of the reference of the past, but it will strict direct to the instructions.
Yeah. And this is a great point also where the human in the loop is very helpful because you get usually, and I mean, many of you may have experiences. You type into ChatGPT or any other software, you say, I want, so for example, give me 10 ideas on a new business or a new product I can do. Now, if you do not give context and it is a new chat, where should AI take the information from? So it will just randomly give you stuff. And now you have, and this is where the human in the loop comes in, where you are like, I forgot to give them some information about my business,
Yeah.
right? So now you have to actually add information and say, well, my business is XYZ and I do this and this and this and I provide services and this is my customer. Give me now 10 examples. Now you will get very different examples. Now
Yeah.
it may still not be good enough. You may still say, I have all of this already. Maybe, right? Who knows how good your portfolio already is. And now it's up to you to say in which direction do you want to steer the AI to get you additional output.
Yeah.
I guess you also
So
have a lot of experience with those types of processes, right?
so you get a feedback, and the AI system get the feedback as well, and you make the training on the fly. You are training the AI with the new information, and you get a new output for that, and you get feedback, and you say, okay, now we can change it in this way.
Yeah. And guys, whenever I hear, that thing, ChatGPT, Gemini, however the tool you use is telling, like whenever I hear that saying, like, it doesn't get me good results, my first question is, what did you put in?
Yeah.
Because usually when I look at the prompt, I'm like, I already see what the issue is. It's a communication issue. You didn't, like, usually, I mean, you have to also understand how these tools work, right? Usually, AI is predicting the answer you want. So based on your input, it goes back to its data sets and it predicts what would you like to hear, probably the most likely, right? So there's a probability
Yeah.
calculation. And based on historical data, what other people with similar questions ask, and maybe some people took the effort to say that was a good response, thumbs up. Not everybody's doing that. I'm lazy, I have to admit. I use that very seldom. But like some people use that thumbs up, and then based on that feedback, AI knows, typically when people ask that question, that's the level of detail, that's the level of information they usually want to have. Now, that may not be true in your case, which is why you as the human have to say, what do you want?
Yeah,
Where do you want it different?
you have to make the training for your own, because with the trained behavior, the AI also look what is the majority would like to have the answer,
Yeah,
and with that you are not able to make a product design, a new product design, something like that. So you need to make another idea to be creative on that, and then you cannot use the behavior from the past. And
exactly.
with that, you also have as human the responsibility for the ethics and for the accountability that that is correct what is coming out. So
Yeah.
as every employee can make mistakes, we as entrepreneurs can make mistakes as well, but we have a very common sense what is correct and what we should not do. And the AI is straightforward. There's not the balancing about that.
Yeah. Did you hear about that story where a lawyer was actually using ChatGPT to file a case, and ChatGPT made up a clause, like the case didn't exist. They made
Yeah,
up a case and then they actually filed this without double checking. Like, guys, please,
yeah,
this is human in the loop par excellence. You have
yeah,
to double check the results.
yeah. Because the AI said that is the truth, that is my truth, and here that I can write, and you will be happy. But the reference was
There was
completely
no
wrong.
reference. It may, again, like,
No.
guys, you have to understand AI is generative. It's
Yeah.
not a summary, it's generating. What does this mean? The images it creates, they don't exist before you press the button. So that means AI is brilliant at bullshitting. It can make up stuff amazing. Like, go back in your 5-year-old small, like childish being. Like, you were brilliant with fantasy and coming up with ideas. AI is a little bit like that, so it can make up things, which is why, I mean, now it's actually having a disclaimer since lately. I saw that lately, like, AI can produce wrong results. It's your
Yeah.
responsibility to double check. I think that is because of such cases. Guys, I mean, of course, the responsibility of checking the data is on your end.
And
Don't believe
that is a
anything
human.
blindly.
Sorry, that is the human in the loop. It's very important, and we have it all also today with medical diagnostics, something like that. At the end of the day, if the AI say that could be this and that, or I have to find something that is even worse.
Yeah.
The human is completely healthy, and because the AI is asked what is wrong, they make a case up,
Yeah.
and that's not the way it is.
Yeah. So guys, always double check your results, okay? But again, understand that you have the power to actually navigate where should the outcome go to, right? Which direction should it take? So you are the driver of the AI. So you decide and you have to. Like you cannot expect the AI to give a little bit of input and everything is like first class Nobel Prize worthy information. No, you still have to manage that. And I think this is what summarizes pretty much the human in the loop concept. Like
Yeah.
it's still on you. You are the human, you have the brain to think, please use it.
Set the barriers where the AI can work in between. So you have to set the barrier.
Yeah. So guys,
Perfect.
with that, I hope that we got a little bit of, we shed a little bit of light on that concept and understanding, like, guys, you are in charge. If you don't like a result, then say, I expected more. And just give that feedback, okay, and go for the next round. But don't just quit. Like, don't quit with the first entry.
Yeah, and even I have the experience. Sometimes a chat runs in a really wrong direction. And even if the second or third request to change it, the AI will not change the direction. Then I really delete this chat and start again.
Yeah.
So with new set from the beginning, and then I get really good results. So even that, like in real life, exchange the employee, exchange the chat, something like that. It
Sometimes you
could
need to do
happen.
that.
Sorry for that.
No, but fair point. Sometimes, you have to change it. And so, and don't be afraid to do so. So you're not losing anything. Just delete it and start a new one. I mean, it's easier than replacing a person. So
For sure.
so guys, I hope that we got you a little bit of insight on the possibilities that you have and the power that you actually have over AI. And we hope that you use it wisely, obviously, to your advantage. And yeah, again, if you like what we do here, please share, please subscribe, please leave us a comment or a review. We would be very appreciating that. And of course, forward it to anybody who needs to hear that. Thank you so much, and we hope you are listening back within next week again for another amazing show of the World of AI podcast. Thank you so much, Andre.
Thank you so much. Have a great week. Bye bye.
Bye.